everybody, I thought I'd do a real cute page for you this week for my video. I apologize, I did not have time to do a video last week, but this week I'm doing one for you, so I'm happy about that. This one is a real cute page that I got from the Creative Memories blog, and I'd like to show you it. If you need more reference, you can go to the blog and look for Sachio's really cute page with the swirls. So the first step in making this page is to mark on your, you need a background paper. So I'm using paper from the Vitamin C collection, and I'm using these sea flowers for the background in that orange, and I'm using this dotted paper, the blue dotted paper, as my swirls. So you have to mark 5 inches down and 5 inches across on that paper. So I actually used my trusty trimmer, and I set it at 5, so I know I'm at the 5-inch mark there. And I take a pencil to mark it, and 5 over here, so if I go right across, I can mark it right at the 5-inch spot. Because there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an arrow, and that's the cutting line. But we're not cutting, we're just marking. So I just kind of brought it down to where I knew would be the 5-inch mark. So I've got that marked. 5 inches down, 5 inches across from the left. And the rest of the cutting for this is done with the jumbo circle from our custom cutting system. And you need an even amount of swirls, and when you see this, it's going to be really cute. So you start every cut, so make sure that the blade is right at that 5-inch mark. So, and I like to double check to be sure that it's starting from there, and you go from there to the edge, and you keep going until you get an even number. And what was shown on the blog is she had 6 on her layout, so that's what I'm going to go for, 6. But if you wanted to go with 4 and just have them on half your page, you could do that. And you just keep moving it. I just love the custom cutting system. And let's see, I just want to be sure it's going to the end. Okay. Yeah, that's the custom cutting system has won awards for best tool. And it's just, all right, so now I'm going to turn this so that I can cut it, see it better. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really, the size of the swirls doesn't really matter. They don't have to be all the same. They could be all different. It still looks really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think I'll do just one more. Then we get started. All right. 1. Okay, so apparently I didn't go all the way to the dot on some of them. So Creative Memories has this brand new precision point scissors. It's super sharp. I know I have some that I use when I'm sewing and knitting that I really rely on, but these are awesome. They're only $10 from Creative Memories. And if you'd like to order a pair, I have some here. You can just tell me you want a pair and get it from me, or you can go to my website, www.creativememories.com/user/Laura McGuire, capital L, capital M. So now the idea is to place these, and on you place it on your other sheet of paper, the background paper, and making sure that all the points are going to meet. So this one looks like it's going to fit here. And on the sample one that I did for myself, and then I took it apart so I can do this. Okay, so we'll go, just kind of, you move it around so they fit and they'll go nicely. And I want the points to be there, so. And what I found is when I'm placing these down, they do hang over a little. Not a problem, because you can trim those after they're all placed. So you know that the points are all going to meet in the center. And there's the page. So I take my tape runner, my repositionable tape runner, and I'm going to stick them all down like that. And that. And I'll adhere them better later, but I just want to turn it over and take my beautiful scissors here and just trim the sides. Just cut them right off. And that one, I think I moved that a little. Probably should have stuck them down permanently, but that's okay. You can get the idea, and when you do yours, okay, you'll know better. And two more. So you know that the flat side goes along the edge, and the points all meet in the center. Wherever that center, not the center of the page, but a central part for your swirls. Yep, I did that. I moved it. So let's see. Actually, I don't think I put any on the back of that one, so it's my faux pas. So this page, I mean, you can put pictures anywhere on this page. If you have just one photo, it's nice to center it like that. But you can also crop some pictures and put them in here, and there's plenty of room for journaling as well. So I cut, this is a 4.5 by 6.5 mat, and then I made for a double mat with if you want to see that, it's like sea flowers and stuff. That is 5 by 7, and then I cut. We have a seashells border, so I made borders for either side of this. It's this way that I want it. and put it on either side. So those seashell borders I made using this standalone border maker cartridge, and I can show you how that works. I don't know if I've shown you these before, but over here there's lines where you can line them up. I always line it up to this side. So that's where my first cut's gonna be. Line up the edge to those lines, and you just press it down, and then you move it over and you match the shells. There's an image on there right on the border, and you just match your cut one on with that, and you can get beautiful borders. And you can use them as is. You can combine them, put them on some cardstock, make it stand out. And that's the border. And I got this little, I call it a chad, because if you remember the chads that were stuck. So there's the border. You can make a 12-inch border, and you can put it on the side of the page if you wanted to, rather than, let's move that over, rather than on either side of the photo. But if this is a title page and you want to highlight that photo and maybe put a title here, and then put all your vacation pictures on pages after that, you can do that as well. So that's my version of Sachio's Swirl page, and I'm liking it a lot. I hope you do too, and I'll see you next week.